Hey, what's up, NFL nerds? We're back with another NFL video. Before I get started, make sure you're a member of the Nerd Squad and subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I post frequent off-season updates on there. Goal is to be at 100 subscribers by the time the NFL draft starts. So make sure you become a member of the Nerd Squad. Hey, what's up, Nerd Squad? We're back with another video. Now, before I get into this, I want to actually give a shout out to the Goat House. I actually got this idea from them. I've watched a lot of their videos lately. Um, this will be Cam Newton possible landing spots. Basically, I will be going over a bunch of different teams that I think Cam Newton would be good on, uh, and I'll be breaking down who I think he should go to and who I think he will go to. Before I get started, make sure you subscribe, leave a like if you haven't already, and as mentioned earlier, make sure you go check out Goat House's videos as well. He has about 40,000 subscribers on here. Not real hard to find on YouTube, so make sure you go check him out. Let's jump right into it. So, I'm going to be doing a process of elimination here of teams I think he's least likely to join. And the first team I want to take off here is the Los Angeles Rams. I think the Rams are in a good enough spot with their quarterback right now that I don't think they really need Cam. I think Cam will be an upgrade from Jared Goff, and I think it would really help elevate that offense some more. But I just don't really see it happening. So that's why they're the first ones eliminated here. Next on my list, I'd probably have to take off the Raiders. Now, my reasoning for this is, yeah, there's been rumors about them possibly wanting to replace Derek Carr. They kind of came out with the possibility of that when they signed Marcus Mariota just a week or so ago. I think Mariota will definitely be a backup there, and I think Cam Newton is definitely still a possibility here. But I just don't know that he's the type of guy that John Gruden wants, if that makes sense. So. Next, I'd probably have to take off the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, it sounds like Ben Roethlisberger is going to be sticking around for a couple more years. He's come out and said his arm has felt better than it has in years, actually. I think he'll stay in Pittsburgh for a few years. I think they'll eventually look towards drafting a quarterback. I don't think Cam Newton is the answer for them. Although he would be good as a utility there, kind of like Taysom Hill. I think it'd be a good idea, but I just don't quite see it there. So that's why Steelers are the next off the list. Now this next one might be a little bit surprising, having me take them off this early, but the Redskins. Now, I know what you guys might be thinking, but he has that connection to Ron Rivera. All of his previous coaches have gone over to, Washington. They even took Kyle Allen. Basically the entire Carolina Panthers staff, and your backup. Why would they not take Cam Newton as well? They have a developing young quarterback here in Dwayne Haskins, and while I think it would be smarter for them to get Cam Newton, I just don't quite see them benching Haskins again for a quarterback that we've seen struggle with Rivera a little bit lately. Um, Now we know Rivera brought Cam Newton more into what he is, but over the last couple years, it just hasn't been that same type of connection, and I just don't quite see him joining the Redskins. Next on my list, I would have to take off the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. They have Gardner Minshew. He proved in his rookie year he has a lot of potential. I think he was second in the league in passing yards for a rookie. I think he led all rookies in touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Out of all the starting rookies, I think he had the least interceptions too. But I don't quote me on that. I'm only partially sure on that one. So, I do think Cam would be a good fit for them. He'd be good for Minshew to learn, or he'd be a good mentor for Gardner Minshew for a couple years. But I just don't see them benching Minshew. I think they want to develop him more, get him more play time, and eventually try to get back to being, more of a contender. So, Jacksonville off the list. Next here, I'm going to go ahead and take off the San Francisco 49ers. Now, a lot of you guys might be surprised that I have this on here because, Jimmy Garoppolo had an alright 2019. He's shown that he can be, a good passer. I don't think he's mobile enough. I think having Cam Newton's mobility in that offense would make it an even scarier offense. Give them a more number one wide receiver and Cam Newton, and they quite possibly have the best offense in the league. Their rushing attack is crazy good. Give them Cam, a quarterback that can run, extend plays, just make big plays on his feet as well. I think this offense is easily top 3 in the league. So, I do think he'd be a really good fit there, but I don't see it. Hey guys, sorry for that little cut there. I'd finished recording this episode, and when going back and editing, I found out that it cut off the last 3 or 4 minutes of the video, so I'm gonna finish it here. The Chargers currently are rocking out with Tyrod Taylor. I don't think that's gonna be a good quarterback for them right now. I think they have a good shot at drafting Justin Herbert. I don't think that's going to change really anytime soon unless they were to trade up to get Tua Tagovailoa. I think Cam Newton would be a better bridge quarterback for them until Justin Herbert is all mentored up. But I still think there's a better chance for him to go to the Dolphins or Patriots, though. So, eliminating the Chargers here. Now, spoiler alert here. I think he's going to go to the Patriots, but I want him to go to the Dolphins. The reason for this is I feel like Cam Newton will have a really good connection with Devontae Parker. I think they had enough, off-season additions that they're able to win now if they really try. There's a good shot they could be drafting Tua Tagovailoa. Tua is a really good mobile quarterback. and has a pretty similar play style to Cam Newton, maybe just a little bit better of a passer. Um, Also, I'm not really sure about the speed, probably not quite as fast as Cam Newton. Um, but I think he'd be a really good, quarterback for them for a few years, or even just one or two. Um, Really good guy to mentor Tua. I see this as a perfect fit. However, this video is predicting where he'll land, um, not really saying where I want him to land. So that's why the Dolphins are eliminated. I think the Patriots will go ahead and pick him up. I think this is a good connection. I think this is a good connection with Bill Belichick. This puts the Patriots in a position now where they don't really need to worry about drafting a quarterback as soon. They can still win now. They could honestly probably still get a good 3, 4, 5 years out of Cam Newton if he stays healthy. I don't think they really need to overpay him. If he doesn't work out, probably be easy enough to cut. I think it'd be interesting seeing him in Foxborough. So that's where I think he'll end up. Let me know what you think about that. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video. Also, make sure to go subscribe to the Goat House if you haven't already. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. See you next time. Later.